Are we live? I'm gonna check before we start talking and doing stuff. Because,
I've got delay on my start, so I'm live in 10 seconds.
It says I'm live. It says I'm live. See what happens here. I want to make sure that everybody can hear us too, just because.
Hi, Spyro. I'm a friend of Alora's, and she asked me to help you out.
Oh,
Whenever you
why
find
does it say
me, I'll
Path of
remember your
Exile?
progress, like this.
How faulty is that?
That zap means that if you get into trouble,
They even updated it, and it's still stuck saying Path of
Alright,
Exile.
cool.
Sometimes, man, sometimes Twitch, it just really fucking infuriates.
What up? Broken Controllers episode 5. It's your boy BTGinferno here, and Irish1620. What's up, Irish?
What up, what up?
And going into a lot of different details today, talking about Avengers Endgame. No spoilers there, so no worries on that. Avengers just breaking records. Some pretty exciting news on that front, and then also news on the Sonic front too. Talking a little bit more about Mortal Kombat, and we got gameplay for that for you guys as well. So I guess that's really all I got, so let's jump right into it. Irish, what are you playing this week?
Currently playing some Spyro. I mean, well, technically right now the wife is.
You must be the...
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Dragon.
Yeah. So,
honestly, she's way better at this damn game than me. I mean, some things, like, I'm...
Try using action to look around this cave.
Yeah, she can't do the charge shit. Like, that's all me for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, are you still on that Path of Exile grind?
I haven't been this week, but definitely getting back to it here.
Yeah.
I think I might actually go playing around with it a little bit on the PC even. Still have it downloaded, just haven't played much.
Is it free to play on the PC as well?
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
But
you're talking...
we might have to try that.
Yeah, definitely.
We might have to try that, dude. That's a good PC game, for sure. Reignited, huh? When did you get that? Like, did you get that on day one?
Oh yeah, pre-ordered and digital.
Worth it?
I would say yeah. It's got a lot of playback.
Like replay value or whatever?
Yeah, heavy replay value.
I'm gonna get some gameplay up on that. I wanted to get that, dude, but like...
And just the fact that it's a classic, bro. Like, they did a good job of remastering. Well, not even remastering, because it's completely redone.
They redid it entirely?
Yeah, I mean, you have a lot of the same places, you know, all the same places, all the same story, but they've added things. They've obviously made the game look far prettier than it did before. Smooth all the graphics out with the Unreal Engines.
I'm gonna go ahead and put that on real quick, because that is
great. The super
pretty good. It's pretty good. It looks really good, actually. Like, they really did a phenomenal job with the way that Spyro looks and the look. Does this thing control nice?
What was that?
Does this control nice? Like, is this a good game, or can you feel the 1990s control scheme?
It's definitely got a smoother feel than the original.
Light the lamp, Spyro.
I mean, granted, when you're running, you still have the issue of slow down soon or you're gonna slide off the edge if you're not careful.
Yeah, I would like to check this game out, actually. Like, I thought I was pretty sure that I didn't want to play this game, but looking at this gameplay, I think I want to play this more than I wanted to play the Insanity Collection, the Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, dude, Crash is amazing too, though. Like this, Crash, what is it? The other Ratchet and Clank, all three of them, really well done.
Nice shooting.
Now what?
The Crash, this, and the Ratchet and Clank, all three really good. remakes.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
The Ratchet and Clank, dude. Oh my god. Like, the remake.
You play that?
Yeah, I have that one on digital as well. And then they went and freaking offered it free for PlayStation Plus.
You can.
Dang it. I paid for that. Then you turned around and gave it away for free. Ah, where's my money back, assholes?
Wait, they gave it away for free?
Yeah, they released it on PS Plus for free. Like,
Oh man,
a few months
I
after.
wish I would have had the subscription, man.
You can pick up a rock in your mouth.
That would have been amazing. Because I paid for that game too.
Price. Damn.
So, but this is the Spyro Reignited collection. That actually looks really, really, really fun. That looks incredible. Going back to let's see here. Okay, so I played a few things this week. I just wanted to make sure I had everything right here. I played a few things this week. So let's see, where should I start? I guess I'll start with Final Fantasy 13 2. Yes, I played Final Fantasy 13 2. It's a backlog really, like of mine that I'm trying to tackle. Lightning Returns. I want to know the ending to all this stuff. Like it's pretty good actually. Like it's still really good, and the animation is not as bad as you might think it is. Like I'm gonna put some gameplay up of that real quick. And this is actually 13.2 is at first I didn't like it at all. Like at first I was just like, man, it's not my thing. But the more I played it, the more I started to grow on it. And I'll skip ahead here. This guy's just being slow.
Yeah, I definitely have to say that 10.2 is one that wears on you, especially after you got used to 10. You come into 10.2 expecting it to feel like 10, you know, did, and it's just, it's not 10 at all.
You can pick up a
Other
rock
than
in
maybe
your
Right,
mouth.
and
some of
that's
the
the same-
graphic styling, but even then they made it better in 10.2.
And that's the same with
Yay!
Final Fantasy
You've
13.
saved my
Like, they're
crop
not
of
the same
gems
game.
from the
You know
lizards.
what I mean? Like they have some, they share some attributes. Yeah, give you that. But like the gameplay is a lot different. Like in this, they actually give you like a dialogue tree to work with.
Mm-hmm.
You can hit A, B, or this is on the Xbox version that you're seeing here, but this is A, B, Y, or X, and each one of those gives you a different dialogue choice and will slightly affect the cutscene. So it doesn't really affect the story too much, but it's fun. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I've already beat it once. The only real hit against it that I have is right now. It tells you, hey, go find a gate to progress the story. We're not going to tell you where it's at or anything, just go find it.
Spyro,
So if you
thanks
haven't been
for
collecting
helping
these
us fight
fragments
off the
throughout the
lizards.
game and
Please
opening
take
these
this
gates, then the
talisman of
gate that
glimmer as
you
a
needed
sign of our
isn't open.
gratitude.
And that's my biggest problem with it. Like, they need to make, like, for as linear as this game was with 13, I don't want a game where I'm going to have to go full-blown excavation style to try and beat this game. Like, it's not worth that, you know what I mean? It's supposed to be like a 45-hour game. Not even that, like a 40-hour game, and then you're supposed to be done with it. You know
This
what I mean?
magic portal next
So,
to me will
like,
take
and
you to Summer Forest,
like, it kind
one
of
of
makes
the
me
home
worried for
worlds of
Lightning
Avalon.
Returns, because I played Lightning Returns as well, but it's entirely different. It's a completely different feel. Have you seen that at all?
With damn it. With the button layout there, with how it, like, damn it, lost it.
I'm talking about Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns. And that game is way different.
Yeah. Sorry, I was lost in freaking Twitterland there for a moment.
Oh, hello.
tags for days.
No, you're good. You're good. But no, that game is incredible, dude. And like honestly,
I'm
like
Spyro. What are you? Some kind of goat?
Yeah, I definitely have to say I like the structure of
Sorry.
the whole skill system in that one, especially in comparison to 10.2. I really didn't like 10.2's system as much. The gameplay, the story, it got good, sucked you in, but outside of that, like, just the mechanics, the way it felt, I didn't really like that one as much as I like 10, but I felt with
Right.
13
No,
they
10
definitely
is
came,
completely. Yeah,
I feel like
actually
with 13
really-
they came back.
Where have you been?
For sure.
Yeah, 10 is actually worth the purchase. And it's dropped low enough in price to where I could maybe afford it.
He is.
Like,
Spyro,
I can't afford very many
there's
video
no
games.
way you can get to Dragon Shores right now.
Although on the note of Final Fantasy, for Twitch Prime members, they have started doing free free 30 days of
the dragon just torch Ripto?
was it Final Fantasy 11?
Keep track of your running shoes.
No,
How can
Final
we
Fantasy
trust you
14.
with
Yeah, 14.
14
Yeah,
talismans?
yep, A Realm Reborn.
If you come across any orbs, they're important too.
Yeah, that sounds.
But I'll tell
That
you about them later.
I tried playing it. I installed the game. I bought a disc. I installed the game.
I wish it was just
It tells me,
always.
oh, you need a subscription. I was like, okay, and they're like, no worries, we'll let you play for a couple weeks for free.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, cool. So I downloaded it. I played like 30 minutes of it, and then I put it aside. Well, I sold the disc because I was like, I can just get another disc and then enter the code for the disc, and then I'll be good. Well, I did that, and I tried to sign in with my other account, and it's like, you're linked to a different disc, and I was like, oh no, I'm not doing this. I was like, I'm not doing this, so I gave up on that game, and I was like, I'm glad I just can't. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, it's definitely a pretty addictive one.
Yeah, MMORPGs, I
Spyro,
wish I could.
this is the homeworld called Summer Forest.
I wish I liked them more.
There are
I
portals.
really do. I can't do WoW. I can't do ESO. I can't do 14. The only one that I was actually able to do that I actually really enjoyed, and because I just looked at it as a small experience and not a hardcore gaming experience, was RuneScape. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
that was my.
I've gotten down a little bit on RuneScape. It's not too bad.
Right. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright.
I'm an RPG junkie though, man. MMO or otherwise.
Hey, Spyro.
Let's see. What else did I play here? I apologize to everybody if you hear cough. I'm sick, so
I
just coming off that. So
I tell you right now, I really, really, really hope that at some point they remake Final Fantasy IX like they're doing with 7.
yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard 9 is more of a I mean, the people who like 9 are really hardcore fans of Final Fantasy 9.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
it's more cartoony. It's more, I don't know. It's got more of a fantasy kind of feel to it.
right. Yeah. So I can see that. I also played. Let's see. There's a couple different things that I played. Obviously, I played some Mortal Kombat. I'll put some gameplay of that up here in just a second. We actually reviewed this, so this is probably the last week that I'll talk about this game.
You look like
I
you're
love it.
pretty
It's
agile.
incredible. The online experience. So last week I talked about like the
not
benefits
bad.
of it and like breaking it down, like just rating the game as a whole. And
Nice
the
job.
online experience is more up my alley. Like the ranked match sets and the way that they match you up with the people that they match you up with. So it's you never
Very
like.
good.
You're
Now
never
for
like
the hardest
completely
move of all.
outclassed unless somebody is like doing like a what do they call it, like a Smurf account or whatever. Like that's the only time
Wow,
you're gonna have issues with that, with being outclassed as far as that goes. And like those accounts don't like those aren't legit accounts. Those aren't the accounts that get on leaderboards and stuff like that. So the online experience is really good. I highly recommend it. I switched to Scorpion. Definitely, like, this game takes some getting used to. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like,
Sorry,
it
Spyro.
definitely has its moments where you get frustrated. But that's what online video games are all about. Like, you know, I've never known a competitive online gamer to not get mad at a video game that they can't like be good at. So, and luckily I'm pretty good at this one. Saying like overall as a whole, like this, you people rage sometimes. You know what I mean? So, and the game's incredible. Excuse me, that's my phone. I'm gonna go ahead and silence that real quick. Obviously, there's two different kinds of game styles online. There's actually a few different kinds, but one of which isn't unlocked yet. There's casual, which is 1v1 casual online. 1v1, there's 1v1 versus private lobbies and AI only and practice as well. So that's what that is for casual. Casual's got a lot to do. Online, as far as ranked goes, it's best of 3 in the match sets for the ranked experience. So as far as that goes, like, it's a much more gauge of who's better as a whole, and it's been frustrating to adjust to that coming from Mortal Kombat 10 because it's so much different. You know what I mean? But what I can say honestly about this game is, like, they did a lot to improve it, and there's really not a lot bad about it. The ranked, like I was saying, the ranked sets are 3, first to 3, so best of 5 essentially. First 1 to 3 walks away with the win. So I've been doing a lot of that, and then tournament play is coming soon, and that's gonna be basically an online bracket of the best players in the world. So we'll see how that goes.
When does the tournament start again?
I think it's like 13 days or something like that, 14 days. I'd have to look. I'd have to get on Mortal Kombat to check it out, really. But actually, no, I can find out right now. Hold on, I'll come back to this. Hang tight here. I can tell you exactly. 14 days. 14 days, and that's Combat League. So, Combat League is the high stakes gameplay. You know. So,
Yeah, I was watching some of the tournament earlier. There's some tournaments that are going on right now.
Right, yeah. And
Is it PAX? Is it PAX East yet, or is that already passed?
No, I think it's I don't think PAX is a. I think that's just a what do you call it? A convention.
Well,
I think what they're doing. Oh, that's kind of brutality on me. That sucks. I just happened to skip to the fight that I just get my ass whooped on. It's ridiculous. This was a pretty rough stream, though. Actually, to be fair.
March
So that's Mortal
5th.
Kombat. I mean, I'm looking forward to the Combat League. Man, I enrolled in this tournament, man, and I've been practicing and playing and playing and playing and playing. And I'm not getting there as quick as I had hoped. I'm gonna be honest about that. But the game's good. I liked it. So I like it. Yeah, I highly recommend it. Stick with the 9 out of 10 score.
A Yeti has been rampaging around our home.
I played Apex Legends. Played Apex Legends. That game, I really like that game. It's a lot of fun with friends. By yourself, I mean, it's kind of a drag because, you know, you're in, and then, you know, you get killed, so you have to, like, go back to the lobby, and then you're back in, and then, you know, if you don't get a good drop again, you're killed again. So, you know, that goes back and forth. So Apex is good. I mean,
by concentrating, I should be able to open this door for you.
Oh, as far as side note on the tournament stuff for like Call of Duty stuff,
Yeah.
world tournaments. My gaming career is actually sending their esports team over to the tournament that's coming up here.
Oh, really?
Yep, over in Europe. Yep.
Huh.
So hopefully they do well in the tournament, and hopefully that'll bring some more clout towards my gaming career. If you all haven't checked that out, you definitely need to check it out. Pretty much like the Facebook of, well, what will be like the Facebook of gaming. You know, if you want to make a career in gaming, if you want your content out there further, you know, my gaming career is definitely the way to go.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll check them out for sure.
Actually, currently doing coding for them.
Apex is really fun with me. If you don't have the right people, you know, obviously you wouldn't have a good time with it. There's not really a whole lot to say about it. I think they did release an update that fixed the hitboxes. I think I talked about that in the last game.
Each time you defeat an enemy.
But they released an update excuse me, they released an update that fixed the hitboxes and also added certain attributes to different characters. So Wraith would be faster than Gibraltar, for example. And Octane is obviously the fastest because that's what he's all about. So,
Yeah.
That's kind of where that's at. But this game is good.
Hey.
If you haven't played it yet, go download it. It's free. If you don't like battle royales, I can get behind that. I can understand that 100%. Personally, I don't like battle royales. I like this game. It took a lot to get good at this game. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm incredible at this game, but I've won a few times. I'd say I'm pretty decent. I'd say I'm at least average, so, which is nice.
Yeah, I've placed in the top 5 a few times, or better. I mean, I've taken first, I've taken second a lot. It's pretty good.
Well,
honestly, I really, yeah, I really
Advice?
hope that at some point they release an update that allows you to do larger party sizes. Because 3-man teams, man, that leaves a lot of friends out the mix. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're coming from other games where you have like 4, 6, 8-man teams. And now you got to drop some homies that you've been gaming with hard because you're picking up this new game. It's kind of frustrating. So hopefully that they make changes to that and increase the party sizes at some point. At least give an option to do so if you want to play with more than 3 people in your party.
Yeah, no doubt. Honestly, I really hope that they release like a doubles and singles. Because I'd go in on singles and I would I'd go in hard on that. You know what I mean? Like that'd give me a reason to play. I don't always want to play with randoms.
Yeah, I can completely understand that. Singles and doubles would be cool. But just triples, like that's frustrating.
Yeah, I hope they do that pretty soon. Really soon. Let's see here. What else did I play here? Oh, sorry guys. Back to that. Handy dandy. I guess that's really it. I mean, I played some stuff offline. I mean, played a little bit more of that Yu-Gi-Oh game. Alright, I mean, there's not really not a whole lot to say about that. And then I played a little bit of Kingdom Hearts. I started a critical file. Critical's looking good. I might stream some of it. Game's tough. I wouldn't expect anything less of Kingdom Hearts on critical. And his game does not fail to put up. You playing on critical?
What's up?
Did you play on critical? Any of them? Kingdom Hearts? No?
No, can't
Kingdom
say I
Hearts?
did. Well, I mean, I've played the Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what is
Kingdom Hearts.
correct. Oh, looks like I got
Um, moving on to Mobile Minute. You know what other Kingdom Hearts is really good? Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Hey, see that segue? That was good, huh?
And from what I was hearing, they're doing a 5-year anniversary. Well, or not 5-year. That was third anniversary. 5-year anniversary. My bad was Summoner's War, but they're doing their third anniversary as
Yeah.
of what, beginning of last month. I don't know if they're
Yeah.
still running that event or not, but from what I was seeing, they had some pretty good stuff up for grabs on the event.
Union Cross is really good, dude. Actually, Union Cross is actually really solid. This game, what can I say about it? I mean, there's 5 factions. You choose a faction at the beginning of the game, and whatever faction you choose is the faction that has your loyalty. So basically, you know, your everything that you do as far as, you know, slaying the Heartless goes, hinges on that faction. Um, it's really all about the seven masters.
Mm-hmm.
There's a master of masters. He disappears, and then I mean, there's gonna be spoilers as far as Union Cross goes. I mean, it's been out for 3 years. If you haven't played it, I recommend it, but I'm not gonna spoil it too much here. The master of master disappears. That happens in the beginning of the game. There's no spoilers there. And then the other 6 unions set out to do the job that they set out to do. Um, or that the Master of Masters assign them as far as their rules go. So that's really what this story is about. This story is not about your character. This story is about the characters behind Kingdom Hearts, the people who started this Keyblade War, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And Union Cross is really good. If like I said, if you haven't played it, go play
Want me to
it.
turn on?
I didn't spoil really anything at all. You know, there's a lot more that happens, and then it leads into Kingdom Hearts 3. If you haven't played Union Cross and you're playing Kingdom Hearts 3, if you
Let me
haven't
know when.
watched back cover, you're gonna be in a little bit of trouble. You're not gonna know what's going on. So
Mm-hmm.
I highly recommend watching back cover, and I highly recommend playing the rest of the games because Kingdom Hearts 3 has a lot of different plot points that it touches on. Let's
And
not watch this.
tons and tons of freaking, you know, uh, shit from all of the previous games just kind of thrown up in here, there, and everywhere. Well, what is the word I'm looking for? Not really like Easter eggs per se. I mean, I guess it is Easter eggs, but they're
Right. Yeah,
cameos. There we go. That's the word I was
cameo.
looking.
Yeah, okay,
Cameo
yeah, I got you.
appearances.
Yeah, I got you. Cameos. I got you. No, Kingdom Hearts, Union Cross, if you haven't played it, and you're planning on playing Kingdom Hearts 3, maybe you watch back cover. About an hour and a half long, it's not long. And maybe play 2.8. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, that's another maybe hour. Not a lot.
Yeah, that
More or less
remix
just
isn't too bad.
But this is the gameplay of it, and it's actually pretty fun. I mean, you do fight Heartless. You do get boss battles that you have to play. It's really like boss battles you have to fight. So I mean, that's all very true. That's all very like tried and true to the series, you know. And the bosses are tough. Like, so, you know, if you haven't, if it's something that you're into, it's there. It's free to play. Cosmetic stuff costs. What doesn't now? You know,
Right.
that's kind of where I'm at.
It's pretty much with Path of Exile is, you know, freaking. And most of the cosmetics have abilities linked to them.
Right.
It makes shit look
And
all pretty when you're blowing shit up.
well, I guess that's Union Cross there. You want me to give it a score?
Yeah. Yeah, let's give
Put
it.
it under reviews in Discord. By the way, Discord, broken controllers, follow us there. I put out a link on Facebook and Twitter, so if you guys are interested in that, please feel free to check that out. Discord is obviously, you know, we're gonna work more on that as far as that's concerned. So
Yeah, you have to get me in there and add me as the admin so I can help in structuring and whatnot.
yeah, I gotta add you as an admin, and then I gotta add
And
you.
then obviously you'll have to, you know, give me a shine into the brain so I know like what your end goal is with it, you know? That way I know
Yeah.
the best way to advise.
Right. Yeah, we can definitely sit down and talk about it for sure. Oh, what is going on here?
Well, I mean, I've got a side note for some Mobile Minute. I just went and picked up a new game. It was $2.99, available on both the Android Store, Apple Store, and it's pretty much like Mario Brothers, but
Oh, okay.
like hood version.
What version? Oh.
Yeah, bro. It's called Route Runners 2, and that's Runners with a AZ.
We're hold on, our audio is getting crossed. Hold on. Real quick. Hold on.
And I just, like I said, I just went and downloaded it. I was talking with the dude. It's the guy who created, or not rather created, but it was created for, is McAfool. I don't know if you know him on Facebook or anywhere, maybe YouTube even. He's a pretty funny guy, hilarious, but he's got all kinds of stuff going as far as comedy goes.
I got the echo straightened out. I'm sorry for anybody that was enduring that. I wonder how far back that went. Hold on, I'm gonna test that out.
Yeah,
Oh man, that was going all the way back. It was like 30 minutes of that. Oh man. Whatever. Too late. Too late to fix it now. Anyway, there it is.
Well, I don't know if you know about McAfool.
McAfool?
Yeah, Mac_A_fool on Facebook, Insta, everywhere. YouTube,
Oh, okay.
whatever. He does comedy shit. Dude is funny as hell. Like, you gotta check him out. He put out the game. I went and bought the game. You know, trying to support homie. And it's challenging, bro. I haven't made it past the first level. And and no joke, like I said, it's like a HUD version of Mario. It's good.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
The only
I
difference
can't believe we were echoing like that, man. It sucks. I'm
was
glad I can't promote this episode on Facebook.
was it my fault?
No, it wasn't. It was actually my fault. I forgot to mute the actual live stream. So like every time that we talk, like the delay it would delay, and then the mic would pick it up. So like, if for anybody that was
you were
with that,
reverbing hard.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'll actually probably download this episode because I have YouTube Premium or whatever. So I'll probably just download this episode and then do a voiceover and then re-upload it. Just let everybody know, hey, you know, technical difficulties at the beginning of the show. I apologize. You know, skip forward 30 minutes. You'll be good.
Right.
Apologize for that. Sorry about that, guys. I can feel the thumbs down coming.
I went and also threw up tags on Twitter for you.
Oh, did you? Nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. So, let's move on to Handy Dandy outline here. This music off going in the background.
Maybe.
So moving forward, Mobile Minute, that's right. So Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. If I had to give it a score, I didn't put a lot of time into it. I put about, 3 or 4 hours into it at one point, and then I put like another 6 into it at another point. So, I didn't put a whole lot of time into it. I did enjoy it. If I had to give it a score, I guess I'd give it a... this is going to sound kind of harsh for a Kingdom Hearts game, but it is a mobile game. Keep that in mind. I give it a 6 out of 10. And I'll drop that in the review for Discord. I love Kingdom Hearts. Obviously, it's a top tier game, as far as I'm concerned.
That lemon donut. Mm-hmm. Old-fashioned lemon donut.
So let's move on to news, I guess. Move on to news. The headline this week. Did you get the pictures I sent you of the headline?
I don't think I get the pictures.
So, on Facebook,
Oh.
Paramount changes Sonic's look to for live-action movie. I
Yes.
have on here on my side, the outcry was real. So there was a quote, and I'm not gonna quote him because I just don't remember. Essentially, it was like
He didn't look like Sonic, man.
no, dude, like it was bad. It was bad.
He looked freaky and humanistic. Nothing like Sonic.
Yeah, like they gave him normal eyes, and like he looked too human. Like he didn't have his gloves on, like it was just too much, dude. Like it just was not good. And honestly, I wasn't super impressed at all. Like at all. They're changing the look to a closer version of what you would think he looks like in real life. And the internet was basically like, hey, we gotta fix this. Like, you guys gotta fix this. Like, this isn't right. Like, Sonic doesn't look right. He looks ridiculous. So, they were like, okay, well, we're gonna fix it. We want to fix it for you. So, they put out a statement that basically said, we're fixing it, so give us some time, we'll get it done. So, there it is. Paramount's changing the Sonic look. So.
Yeah, I've seen what they're changing it to, and it looks good, as long as they stick to it. They actually gave him the big eyes, the skinny legs and arms. You know, they made it look like Sonic. Legit.
Exactly. They need to keep that. If they keep that, then that'll be great. Avengers Endgame sits at number 2 highest grossing movie of all time, second only to Avatar. So, have you seen Endgame yet?
Oh man, I have not. I've been waiting, I'm not gonna lie, for it to hit the stream sites.
It's good.
But I mean, I am seeing that they're predicting it's gonna hit, likely cross the 2 billion mark on ticket sales.
Oh yeah, it already crossed it. Yeah. Second only to Avatar, 2.700 and something billion or 2,700,000,000 and something million, and Avengers is sitting at 2,100,000,000 something million. So like, there's a margin there, and like, it's closing fast. And it shattered the opening box office review for making $1.2 billion opening day or something like that.
Damn. Yeah, that's some heavy numbers.
Yeah, it's incredible. So yeah, if you haven't seen Avengers Endgame, go watch that. It's really good. I highly recommend it. Borderlands 3. I'm excited about this news, actually. Borderlands 3 confirms they will not be like Destiny or any other games as a service game. So here's why I'm excited for this. Number one, I didn't like Destiny. Destiny was alright. I liked Destiny 2 a little bit. I didn't like the first Destiny. The enemies seemed too stationary, and it just seemed too much like an MMO. Like, it's just, I didn't have fun with it. Destiny 2 is good. It has its issues, as does anything. But I'm excited that Borderlands won't be like those other games, because honestly, games as a service come with microtransactions. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to spend extra money on these games. You know what I mean? And as harsh as that sounds, like, I love the games. Don't get me wrong. As harsh as that sounds, like, I just don't want to spend extra money. So, PlayStation focuses on next-gen hardware development. So, what this means basically is somebody, I can't remember who it was. I heard this on Bombcast. Basically, there was a statement sent out by somebody that said, you know, hey, expect to see a drop in software development for a rise in hardware development focusing on next gen. Irish?
I can definitely see that. I mean, with the introduction, the soon-to-be introduction, I'm sure, of publicly available quantum technologies, I'm sure they're trying to make sure that it's going to be, you know, ready to be incorporated into that. I don't know if they're planning on making another PlayStation after this. I'm sure they've got it all the way up to 10 and beyond, you know, but
right.
if they plan on trying to keep the PS5 around for a while, if this is going to be a, you know, 5 to 10 year planned system, then definitely you're going to be seeing a lot higher call to hardware focus over software focus, because we're going to need to be able to, at some point during that 5 to 10 year span, incorporate quantum technologies, because we're right on the brink as we speak.
Right. Yeah. No doubt. I'm happy that they're gonna be focusing on next generation. I can't remember where it was that I read it, but I read that that the PS5 and the Xbox 2 or whatever, Project Scarlet, those should be like the last consoles that they make. And I can't remember which article said that, but I remember reading that somewhere. So we'll see how that goes. It is backwards compatible with PS4 games, and it'll be backwards compatible with VR. Oh, excuse me. It's been a long day. It'll be backwards compatible with VR for the PS4 as well. So there's some stuff to look forward to. Like, it's not all bad. Like, you're not gonna have to upgrade if you don't want to. Mortal Kombat fixes its tower problems and gives away free money. So I turned on Mortal Kombat a couple days ago. It says, hey, we're sorry that you guys can't beat the towers. Here's some money. Go spend it. It was 500,000 coins. It was a lot of coins, dude. And then they gave you a bunch of soul currency as well. And then they gave you like 750 hearts. Like, it was good.
Now,
It
let's
was
be
good stuff
honest.
like that.
Were you able to beat the towers?
No. Those towers were tough, dude.
I was really hoping maybe.
I was able to get to what's her name? I was able to get to the main boss lady without dying, and then she would on hard, and then she just wiped the floor with me. And then
Brutal.
so like very hard wasn't even a question. Like, they were like they backpedaled quick. They were like, okay, we realize this is a pain. We're gonna fix it right now. And then they're like, hey, here's some free stuff, and all that stuff was microtransaction stuff. So basically, here's some free money. Go spend it. We're sorry we messed up. So I can respect that.
And you're talking 500 that you can go and spend in the crypt.
Yeah.
500k.
500k. That's a lot. Any way you hack it, bro.
That really makes me wish I had the game right now. Because now, even if I do get the game, I'm not going to ever have that.
No, right. That's the benefits being an early adopter, like, especially with NetherRealm. They take care of their fans. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing but good things that I have to say about NetherRealm, for sure. So, they definitely take care of their fans. I was happy about that, for sure. So this was a shout out more than anything. I saw this on an article, and I'm sure this takes hacking and all kinds of stuff to do. But somebody got the Xbox emulator working on the Switch, the original Xbox emulator. You can Google the video. He did a video to basically like showing off a display of what he was able to do with the emulator. It was impressive. It was good. It was.
Honestly, I would be tempted to. I mean, if you can run it side by side with the standard UI, like switch back and forth between the two, that'd be pretty sick. I would totally pick it up just to get down on some black, man.
Right, dude.
That game was
and
where it was at.
So that was I put on here Xbox emulator on Switch. So yeah, go look that up on YouTube. That's more of a shout out than anything. So good on you there, man. Very impressive. And then back to the news. New Call of Duty will be featured in the E3 Coliseum event. So basically what this means is Call of Duty's got some big things to say. We'll see what happens with this next game. I know that they're returning to Modern Warfare. That's the whole Modern Warfare 4 thing that I heard about a while back. I actually mentioned that rumor. It was a rumor. Nothing was confirmed, obviously. So this is something to look forward to. We can expect that they're going to be showcasing the Coliseum event, E3, come this June. So be looking for that if you're a Call of Duty fan. Go ahead.
Says nothing has really been revealed yet, but expect to find that the Infinity Ward talk among the plans.
Yep. Nothing's been confirmed yet, and that's kind of the only downside, I would say. Maybe.
Yeah.
They're being pretty quiet about it. So. Best Buy was giving the PlayStation Classic away. So if you went and bought a PlayStation 4 Pro, this was a promotion they were running a few days ago, last week, I believe. If you bought a PlayStation 4 Pro, they just gave you a PlayStation Classic. There you go. It's yours. You can have it. So yeah. You know, as Giant Bomb put it, or Bombcast, sorry, not Giant Bomb, Bombcast, it's telling, you know, and more and more you're gonna see this stuff, like, more and more you're gonna see this stuff start to just decline in value. It's not the NES Mini. It's not the SNES Mini. It's not. It's not the classics. You know what I mean? They're the reason those games became so famous. PlayStation tried to do the same thing, and they kind of missed the boat on that entirely anyway. So, and they tried to mitigate the damage by saying, "Hey, we're putting out a classic system too. Just wait for ours." And that didn't work out for them at all. Not even a little bit. So I'm interested to see where that goes as far as like that situation as a whole. Hang tight here, guys.
So, quick side note on the new Call of Duty game. From what I'm seeing here, they're predicting that if leaks are even remotely close to what's actually going to be going down, it's going to be like you were saying, a Modern Warfare, and they're saying like a Modern Warfare 4. Not sure exactly what they're going to call it, but it's kind of theme. But it's going to be more like the older Modern Warfare games, like 1 and 2.
Right.
And they're it's also supposed to have game-changing experiences.
Game-changing experiences. What do you think that means?
Well, I mean, that leaves a lot of room to speculate now, doesn't it?
Like a lot, dude. Like, I wonder what they mean as far as that goes.
I'm hoping that they'll add maybe more like sliding, functions, better jumping functions, diving functions, like, I know some of the Call of Duties, they've had that, they haven't had it, they'll have one, but not the other, you know what I'm saying? So maybe they'll try and find a way to incorporate all of the cool capabilities and functions of all the past Call of Duties into
Modern Warfare games.
into a single one to rule them all, as it would be.
Got that reference. Hey, nerd reference. So yeah, Xbox, Best Buy gives away PlayStation Classics. Like I said, it's telling. And I may have mentioned this in the past. I don't know for sure. I just figured I'd throw it in news this week just because Xbox bundles Xbox Live Gold and Xbox Game Pass. Basically, if you bundle it together, it works out to be about I think they said $150, or like $15 a month. Saved you like $5. Game Pass is worth it. I mean, I just pay monthly for it. If it expires, I fix the payment problem, and then I resubscribe. So the game's good. If you guys get a chance to check that out, Game Pass is only $9.99 a month right now. It's on Xbox. It's definitely worth at least looking at. So,
I really hope that they end up going and incorporating Xbox Live Game Pass deal on Switch. Like, I really hope that union actually takes place, because that would be awesome. Play all of the frickin' Xbox games on a Switch. That would expand their library a lot.
I kind of had a mix up there. I said $150. It's $100 for the year. So, yeah, not bad. Saves you about $5. And then the last news story this week is Don't Nod is working on a secret new project and predictions. So Don't Nod is the people who did Vampire, whatever. Vampire was pretty good. I played it. I'm gonna continue to play it. It's a great game if you're looking for something fresh. It's a game about vampires, and you're a vampire and you're a doctor at the same time, and you gotta heal people to also level up and get drink blood, obviously. So just vampire stuff. So if you want to check that out, that's Don't Nods. As far as predictions go, I think they're working on another vampire or another vampire, whatever.
There's they also, the publisher, from what I was seeing, has also done work on on World War Z. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, so we could end up with like, vampire zombie thing. I don't know, man. Kind of like what was that new TV show?
The Order?
No. It was the beginning of the TV show. They end up going and hiking it deep into the jungle to find this supposed 800-year-old man that was living in a cave. Upon getting there, they end up finding the dude that's living in this cave is actually living in a cage inside of a cave, and the guy that brought him there, goes and unlocks the cage and then like backs away like saying some shit in the foreign language, and they're like, what is he saying? What's he saying? And next thing they know, one of the head scientists gets mauled by the vampire, and then
God.
they kill that vampire and then take the infected back to a hidden base in Colorado. And
wow.
and then take them deep underground for research, trying to understand the virus and whatnot. And as these people, they start infecting other people, like under the pretense that, all right, we're going to be testing this drug on you that's supposed to make you like superhuman, stronger, faster, smarter, yada yada, and heal any illness you have. So that was their first target, was terminal ill or criminals.
Huh.
Yeah, so they get these people going and taking the crap, and they get all vamped out, and as they become more subdued by the infection, their powers just keep increasing, but their hunger increases as well. It's intense.
You got any predictions for what they're working on?
Well, being said, you got the World War Z, and then you got, like you were saying, the vampire. Really, it could be anything at this point. For all you know, they could come out of left field with some aliens.
Right.
Or even, some like Silent Hill-ish kind of, you never know.
Right. Yeah. So I'm gonna go back to my outline here.
Although a good horror game like that, like a Silent Hill or a Resident Evil type thing would be interesting.
So, questions. If you guys got any questions, feel free to tweet those at us. You can also follow us on Facebook and Broken Controllers. So if you guys want to ask questions, that's a good place to do that. And then also Twitter, will tweet at us those questions. Discord, if you want to get on Discord, Broken Controllers, that's an option to do questions there as well. I actually put a subsection there for the questions. So let me actually check that real quick, because I think we actually got a question from Maximus Prime, but I don't know for sure. No, we didn't. I thought we did. I was hopeful. I really didn't check. So if you guys got any questions, feel free to get at us about that. And then you can also ask those questions on Xbox and PlayStation. He's Irish1620, and pretty simple. And I'm BTGinferno, so pretty simple. BTG space Inferno. So get those questions at us. That's really helpful. And then what to expect from us in the coming week. Patreon, we're gonna hold off on for a while. I want to build a little bit of a following before we do that. That way we're not just spinning out, not gaining traction anywhere. So as far as that goes, you know, we'll put that on hold for a while. I'm gonna start doing more content, putting more stuff out. That's definitely something to look for. So if you guys like and subscribe to the channel, you'll always be the first ones to know about that. Irish, did you have anything that you wanted to plug while we were wrapping everything up here?
One more time, what was that? You broke up.
Yeah. Did you have anything else that you wanted to plug while we were wrapping up here?
I just make sure you go and check out MacFool's new game.
Yeah, for sure.
That the Route Runners 2. Definitely worth. If you like Mario style gaming, it's a good platformer.
Alright, awesome. I'll be sure to check that out, I guess. So I guess that's pretty much everything. Did you want to tell them specifically where to follow you, or?
Same as always, Irish1620 on all social media fronts.
Alright, awesome. And I'm BTGinferno on YouTube, Xbox Live, on PlayStation on BTGinferno22. So be sure to send me a friend request if you guys want to play there. Also, you can find me at BTGinferno on Twitter, and then follow Broken Controllers on Facebook, and there will be links over there as well. So I appreciate you guys showing up here. Thanks for the support. I'm really sorry about the audio problems in the beginning of the show. I'll do a voiceover to let people know that that is a thing, and it's good for 30 minutes. I appreciate you guys showing up. That's going to wrap up this episode of Broken Controllers. Appreciate you showing up, Irish. Thanks a lot, man. And,
hey, this that Eastside Johnny Big Redemption life. Know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Winning. Later, everybody.
Alright, cool, dude. So we're good there. Alright, brother. Well, thanks a lot, man. That episode pretty shitty because of my fuck up in the beginning. My bad.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
So, I hope shit gets better for you, dude. I'm sorry you're dealing with all that shit. So
I almost wonder if maybe downloading my video, like this video, and then overlaying the audio from this video onto that video.
yeah, I mean we could. Oh yeah, that's actually super fucking smart, dude. We should get together and do that. I'll bring a copy over. I'll save a copy on a thumb drive, and I can just come over and you can fucking
Shit, dude.
do that up real quick.
I mean, honestly speaking, you have like video editing software, right?
I have like Movie Maker, and that's really it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I've got all of the Adobe Creative Cloud, plus I've got the Vegas Pro as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you can do like a song for us, huh?